Good evening and welcome to Speaker Club's yet another monthly meetup, open mic, the virtual one this time that we are having in April. Luckily, we are having two in April because the March one got postponed by 2 weeks. I know some people are saying we just saw him 2 weeks ago. We are seeing him again. Not again, please. But yes, this is an opportunity. This is a community. This is a place where we often, at least me personally, I often like to come back to because of the vibe that I get from this space and the energy that has filled me for the past over 6 years now, almost 6 years, that it is contagious. It's hard for me to stay away from it. I don't look at it as a duty that I have to do this session, but more of a need, like a therapy that I'm getting every month. This dose of open mic from the perspectives that I listen from all of you all and go back energized with the theme for that day. And today, the theme for this month, April 2026, is growing by giving. Poonam, is that right? Okay. But before we go on to the theme, or I'll leave it to Poonam to spill the beans about the theme. Let me introduce the host who will be taking you through this meeting for you, Poonam Jajodia. I have no wonder she chose a theme like this. For the person that I've known her for the past 3 years almost now, 2023, or two and a half years. 2023 Jan is when she became a part of the inner circle, and she has been a continued part of the community where I've heard some impeccable speeches. Word is right, Poonam?
Yes.
Is she's often known as a kind of a Sashi Tharoor of our club for the kind of words that she brings in and the detailing that she goes in. I often go back to the dictionary when she speaks. That's how she is. But the reason why I was saying about no wonder she chose this as a theme is because from what I've seen of known of her offline and from the speeches that she has delivered in this club, she's an epitome of giving. She is someone who runs a community called as Women's Creation. Is that right, Poonam? Women's Creation, wherein she's giving the gift of learning, of hope to the underprivileged kids. She's from Nepal and she runs this community over there where every day I see them serving these set of 40 kids with an opportunity to learn and grow. And that is where I've seen her continuous dedication and service orientation of giving. And that's what I know of Poonam. I can't spill the other beans. We'll keep that for later. As of now, all I can say is she's been a member since Jan 2023, an immaculate learner. One more plus point, Poonam. And पूनम बस है पेमेंट इधर तक ही मिला है इससे ज्यादा बोलूंगा तो और पैसे चार्ज करेंगे विद दैट आई हैंड इट ओवर टू पूनम टू टेक अप द होस्ट फॉर टुडेज सेशन विद द थीम ग्रोइंग बाय गिविंग ओवर टू यू पूनम
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for that warm introduction. Good evening and welcome to Speak Up Club. So, today's theme is growing by giving. And this theme is very close to my heart. Seriously. There is a beautiful quote: what we give does not always return, but what we give is always what we are. Isn't it a beautiful quote? And coincidentally, I'm reading a book by Raj Samani, written by Raj Samani, and where he quoted very beautifully, like, we are surrounded by the people who are constantly thinking of getting more. In fact, we have become one of them, like we are thinking of getting more instead of giving more. He has shared one instance. He told, like, in real life, when we want someone to value us, before getting that value, we have to give the value first to other person. When he realized this, everything changed for him. After that, his life changed, because earlier he would think how to ask help from other. He changed it to, what is that one thing I can do for that person? And that changed everything. And magic started happening in his life. Like, if I tell about Speak Up Club, about Rahul sir, I think when he thought of giving something, then he thought of creating this club, Speak Up Club, where he gives us platform to share our thoughts, our ideas, our stories. You know, he has realized this and he wanted to give something in the field of communication and public speaking. That's why he opened this, created this Speak Up Club. And because of this, he has started Inner Circle, of which we are the part. Am I right, sir? So, is there one thing, is there anything we can do for him? Let's today give him a standing ovation and a big round of applause. Please. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much because you are doing so much. You are like sharing the theme of the meeting. You are making flyer. You are approaching so many people. You are investing your time, your energy for this club because you really want to give. You know, like 20 years back, when I was in Kolkata, there was a house helper who really helped me. She used to take care of my house, my children, even kitchen. And I always felt, I would tell to my husband, the amount which we are paying her, is that really fair? The service which she is providing to us and the amount we are paying is very minimal, like 4,000, 5,000. Then after that, she went from my home. She got married and I hired someone else. But 14 years later, I got the chance when I shifted to Nepal. I found that she is married there with 3 children. She has 3 children. And there I felt like, what can I do for this girl? Then I started teaching her children. And you know what happens? Like when I was teaching them, whatever I was learning, I was teaching them. And because of that, everything was getting cemented. Whatever I was learning, it was getting cemented. And I found the change, the magic started in my life. So today, I would love to hear from you all. What's your story? What's your thought about this topic? So with that sweet feeling, let's begin the session. So, okay, Sri Krishna, are you there? The floor is all yours. Sir, could you be the time?
One second. Okay, Sri Krishna, you can, once you start, I'll start the time. You can check it out
Yeah,
Okay, the stage is yours.
good evening, everyone. When I say growing by giving, I only have 2 instances in my life where I was on the giving end. First instance is in my degree college days, in my degree first year. So, one person he came after some days because of a long leave. So he needed my accounts notebook to complete the notes. So I gave him and explained 2 or 3 sums because the reason being I know I wrote that notes according to me. So it is in a way that only I can understand it. Nobody can understand it. So he should not be confused. That is the reason I explained him. And after that explaining, he got some clarity and he completed the notes and he gave it to my notebook back in the very next day and thanked me. Not because I gave the notes, but because of the explanation. He told me because of the explanation, I could get the topic when I was writing, so I could catch where I was, where I have to do which step. So thank you for that. And from that point of time, he became so close to me. He is one of my close friends till date. So that is the first instance. And the second instance is from my corporate life. So it is not from a giving per se, but kind of helping few of my colleagues. So there were some new colleagues who joined Amazon like some 1 year ago, and I was some tenured person who was helping. Matlab, even if they ask a silly doubt, also I was able to explain and them, and because of that, they were very happy. When I was moving to another team, they told me only one thing. you no doubt you did your job well here, but what we liked you for was the help you provided. Because of the help only, we could understand how is the process works. So that thank you, that meant a lot for me. I got like some few R&Rs and good rewards and recognitions there, but more than that, those words stuck with me even till date. So these are the two instances where I was on the giving end and I could feel a satisfaction in both the scenarios of my life. So, is there any such instances in your life? Do let me know. Thank you.
We know Sri Krishna is a very amiable person, and from next time, whenever I will be needing any report, any notes, I will love to come to you. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with us. And now, who would like to come next? Rishi. Yes, Rishi, the floor is all yours.
Thank you, Poonam. Good evening to fellow toast. I would say good evening. Rahul, can you start the time? Okay, thank you, Rahul. So based on the theme, I don't know the theme, sorry about that. I would just say that I have given some knowledge to my father because we both use the same computer, which is Mac. And when I started, to fill up forms, my father didn't know there was an edit button to just fill it up, which is so easy. Instead of you taking a printout and then filling it up in by hand. So I taught him that instead of you taking a printout and wasting your money, use that particular feature in the Mac, just see through how it has come and then go to the printout store, take the printout and come back. That was one thing which I have given to my father as a lesson to him. And the second thing is when I had a discussion with my family, I had a very particular thought about this SEO. That is kind of an, like a technical term, which you guys won't understand, but I will, like try to explain what is SEO is. Like, for example, you create a website and then you want to make your website the first search in the Google. So what you have to do is you have to do a SEO search or something like that, which that is what the knowledge which I have. So my father was explaining about this, this SEO kind of thing. Like, for example, if I need to get this website here in this first page, you have to do SEO. And I explained my mom that he was telling about this sell my Ford or whatever car company was there. And I told him that we are using this sell my Ford or whatever car name so that in the Google we will get the SEO in the sense that link in the first. So I explained to my mom in a very, like how she used to and how she can understand in a better way. So that is the two things which I have given to my father and my mother today, which I felt happy about it. And thanks to Rahul, because I have seen his videos in WhatsApp, which make me cool because he likes peacocks. So the thing why I see is video is to for me to become more cool down. And when he says that good morning message, when he talks on that work, that makes me like, okay, fine, I'm cool right now. So thank you to you. Thank you, Rahul, for that. And I hand over it to Poonam. Thank you.
Thank you, Rishi. Thank you so much for such a wonderful speech. Most of the time, what happens, we ignore when our parents do all these features and you, but you made it a point, you help them. That's a wonderful. Thank you. So now, who would like to come? Unima, would you like to come? Yes. I'm not
Hello,
able to see anyone's
everyone.
hand raised.
Can I speak?
Sure, Poonam.
Yes.
I would take this opportunity to speak.
Lovely.
Okay. Hello, everyone. So, this is my first chance to speak on any professional forum. And from her Poonam speech, I came to know that this has been started by Sir Rahul. Rahul naam to suna hi hoga aapne. Such Rahul name has been the most, like during my growing up years in my college, if we get a boy by the name of Rahul, that boy is most chance of securing the best attention from each and every girl. I still remember because when Kuch Kuch Hota Hai released, I was in my college years. I still remember, and I Rahul attracts me. Okay, that's for fun. Okay, and Poonam is a very dear friend. We are closely associated with each other. We talk to each other regularly from the last 10 years. And I'm coming now back to my point of discussion, like whatever I have to speak on, giving is very important in life. Yes, being a woman is a epitome of giving. We are conditioned, we are mentally trained, and we are like, yeah, and we love the aspect that we are able to give. That is what gives us also a lot of satisfaction. Uh, I have been I feel that yes, on my front, I may not have contributed a lot financially or technologically or in such manners as Rishi could. I still don't know what SEO is, and I would love if he could take some time out and teach me too. And because I have been thinking about it from a long time, or like Krishna pointed out that he had such wonderful instances. I, but from my point of view, even if I'm talking to a person nicely, even if I am what I make a point, I stay in a multi-story building of around 10 floors in Kolkata, which is in Kolkata where all the young children have left for outside employment. Most of their kids are in foreign countries or in Bangalore. So it has been my habit that if I am rushing to, outside to bring my groceries or the vegetables for the day, I ask on this floor, the people on this floor, कि अच्छा आंटी आपको कुछ चाहिए, कुछ लाना है आपको? Or in the morning, if I'm going for a walk, I'll ask them. Okay, I feel that is what I am doing correct. Okay, or I will ask, how are you? Uh, I purposefully get inside their house and say, oh, कैसा चल रहा है ना? And like in this Holi, these people are not who will come to their house to put colors on their faces. So I tell my kids, no, you have to do that. Have to go to each and every house, each and every resident, and just apply holy color on their faces. And this is my way of giving thank you to the universe. That is what I feel. And I hope I have a little bit of time. Yeah, I have 1 minute more. Okay. So that is what giving. There are immense benefits of giving, which can be summed up as you first thing, whenever you learn something, until and unless you teach someone else, you cannot get mastery over it. That is the first basic thing that what does our teacher tell us? That if you are able to explain this concept to any other person in easy, simple manner, then that means you have mastered that concept. This is a very important thing. And with this, you can connect with the thing. Poonam has many a times asked me that, Purnima, why are you stuck up with your just teaching your kids? When you have the opportunity, you should venture out of your home, teach many children. She is on a higher level to me. Yeah. And I am like only evading this point. Okay, I will do. Her point is there constantly in my head And I keep on thinking on this point that yes, I am a little bit selfish, that because as per her, I should be sharing my points and my giving nature with the other children also in the world, and not restricted just to these two kids. This is her point. She tells me on the point blank, you have given enough to them. Now give to others also. She's like, thank you. Thank you for being there in my life, for opening the uh, curtains that I have drawn in front of me. And we know that, yes, giving is very good. But yes, giving in every manner. Respect is a giving. Huh? Listening to someone when they want to share. No one is asking for your money. No one wants to take anything. We, even if we eat at someone's house, we will. हम लोग पहले gift लेके जाते हैं. हम लोग नहीं. Okay. Thank you. That's all. Sorry for exceeding the time. Thank you.
Thank you, Poonam. Thank you so much. First, for giving us the tagline. Rahul नाम तो सुना ही होगा. And second, like, wow, you are a very generous lady. Like, we came to know about from your speech also, and personally also, I know, like, the way you really take care of your neighbors. When you tell your children to go and play holy with them, greet them. I know personally you do all these things, and that's such generous of you. Thank you for sharing such a wonderful speech with us. Thank you. And now we would love to hear from Subhadra ma'am. Subhadra ma'am, are you there?
Good evening, everybody. Before I tell you something about giving, let me first thank Rahul. It all started during Corona that we became good friends. And I really loved coming over and listening. And unfortunately, he's in Hyderabad and he was conducting live sessions also. I couldn't attend them because I'm living in Visakhapatnam. And one more thing is, I am an old lady. Some of you are the age of my grandchildren, and some are I'm a big sister to some of you. So it's difficult for me to keep myself awake after 9 o'clock. So I requested him, if you're going to keep it at 8 o'clock, I will attend. So I kept alarm and I made sure that I attend this session. Thank you so much, Rahul. And thank you, everybody, for also making time to be here before 8 o'clock, not 9 o'clock. Thank you so much. My father used to teach me one thing. It is from generations, like from my paternal, maternal grandfather and everybody. What you give with one hand, don't tell the other hand. That is what I learned. So when you ask me suddenly, I don't remember. And sometimes some people come over and say, you remember in this particular year, you helped me. I tell them, I don't remember it at all. And I then think over, and then it comes to my mind, oh, it did happen that way. So I really sometimes can't come up with something about giving. But there's one thing I remember recently. There's one old Brahmin who comes to my house every year, only once. Okay. He comes and says, and he has got 5 girls and 3 boys. He comes and says, I've got 5 girls, and I think he came every year for each girl's marriage. So every year he does the marriage of one of his daughters. So he comes to my house and he asks for help. Sometimes because he doesn't have an Android phone and I can't pay him by phone pay or anything. So I need to have cash in my house. Suddenly he comes. I don't know when he will come or anything. So sometimes I don't have that much amount of money to give him, but I still try to make and give him some money. And then I look up in the house for a good sari, new sari for the bride and for the bridegroom. We call it pancha, dhoti, and that is for the bride. And then for him also, I give him a dhoti. And then, then he will ask me, do you have any old pattu saris or anything? I say, okay, no problem, because most of the time I'm an old lady and I wear only a chudidar kameezes. And all my pattu saris and everything are there lying on the in the cupboard like that. So I said, okay, no problem. That's no problem at all. So I go and give him. And then he tells me, Amma, I have got one more daughter. I'll be marrying her off next year. When I marry her off, I will come back again to you. Then I was thinking in my mind, he is old. I am old. What is going to happen in this past few days? I mean, we don't know what we can expect in the next minute. And then he tells me, I just prayed to Lalita Amma and said, Amma, if it is your destiny for me to help him, then I will do it next year. I'll be here and give him next year. But if not, then it is all God's will. So this is something when all of you were sharing, it came to my mind because I really don't remember. I remember only one thing my parents taught me. Don't let your left hand know what your right hand is giving. Over to you, Poonam.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. That's why Rahul sir is so fond of you. With your story, we came to know. So what a beautiful thing. Like whatever you are giving with one hand, another hand should not know. Thank you. Thank you so much for such a beautiful story, ma'am. Now I would like to call our adorable and most lovely lady of our group, Uma Natraj ma'am. About Uma Natraj ma'am, I would like to tell she is the epitome of giving. Because when I came to her and I asked her, like, I really want to, learn about the techniques and all these things about speaking, public speaking. And she introduced me to Rahul sir. She told me, like, okay, you should go to Rahul sir. She is always in the side of giving. So thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. And now we would like to hear from you. Rahul sir, you are showing something. What is that? Dictionary? Okay, ma'am. The floor is all yours.
Have you ever gone somewhere thinking that you're going to change someone's life? I thought once, and I went to a government school thinking that I'm going to teach them English. And I went in a teacher mode. And as I went inside, the boy said in Kannada, I don't know English math, but will you come tomorrow? That question made me ponder. Here I came to teach him English, and here he's asking me, will you come tomorrow? I just went for one day, but then he asked me, will you come daily? So that gave me the reason to wake up daily to teach them. And he showed me that, yes, you have a reason to come here. I'm ready to learn English, but are you ready to come daily? So 3 things I learned: to wake up, to show up, and he made me smile also at the end. So the second thing, what happened was I went to the school, I started teaching them sometimes online, sometimes offline. And as I started teaching them pronunciation, once I taught them vegetable, how to say vegetable. And they used to say vegetable, vegetable. And finally, I got confused what was the pronunciation. And I also started repeating that. And then I realized, oh, it is vegetable. And then I told them vegetable. And then again they said vegetable. So it was so much fun. And when I was teaching them, I realized that that 1 hour was so precious. I was never in the past nor in the future. I was just in the present. Just a minute. So, like this, when I was with them, I was in the present. I was never in the past nor in the future. And they taught me so much. And that they gave me a reason to smile, to wake up, and to show up. So, sometimes in life, growth doesn't happen only with achievement, it happens when you start giving. And I realized that when you give a little, life quickly gives you a lot more unconditionally. You have to give unconditionally, saying, I'm just doing something what little I know. And life or universe keeps observing you and blesses you with a lot more. So here we have a lot of people who are giving unselfishly. And I take this opportunity to ask universe to bless them with more and more. Thank you, Rahul. Thank you, Poonam, for this opportunity. Over to you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for the blessings. And
Poonam, I would
whenever
like
you
to add here.
yes,
Okay, just for the sake of information, for the past 6 years, we would have had anywhere over 1,000 people attending online, offline programs of our club. And to what I know of personally, at least over 250 people have come from Uma,
yes,
from a single
thank you.
individual. So here we have Poonam as an example. Here we have Dinesha. Lakshmi Narayan was here. He's here. So there are people who I have in the process of giving or whatever sessions we are taking. I have grown as a result of the association with her nature of giving. So just wanted to add to that before. Back to you, Poonam.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. And we totally agree with this. So who would like to come next? Lakshmi Narayan, are you there? He is our Ellen. We want to listen some humor. Ellen, where are you?
Ellen, you're not audible. Hmm. You want to rejoin?
Oh,
Yeah, now audible.
yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Yes, Ellen, the floor is all yours.
Yeah. The topic is give back. Yeah. Actually, a lot of persons, how they give back positive things, right? In my life, I gave some negative also. What I used to do whenever that lecturer, they used to ask me, you need to something we are talking to each other, right? Next bench like that. I used to talk like that. So she will scold and tell, can you take actually next chapter? I will say, okay. What I will next, I will try to prepare and do like that. So sometimes she scolded me. They will refer local order. I will go and refer foreign order. I will ask question. So they don't know that one reason that chapter also. So like that, I used to do whenever that is positive come negative like that I used to do. But some positive things now I am doing. Actually, first to my parents, they are given lot of things to me. I'm given back to them. What positive I can do. And they comfortably how they comfortably they need to live. I used to think. Yeah, again I can tell this forum also. Second thing, actually, Rahul, Uma, ma'am, and all they are given whenever I'm confidently speaking in front of others. So I used to think actually in my bottom of the heart, I will think, okay, they're the one taught me how need to talk. Actually, I remember a lot of things. I told I will take some break. Reason my kid is there, even though I will miss Friday. Reason I used to talk here much. Actually, my wife used to ask. Reason my surrounding like that. Why you are not attending like that? So like that, giving back means actually whenever I'm performing well, I used to think like that way. I used to give back to this forum as well as a society. How I learned from somewhere. I'm delivering here. What and all I have learned, I used to students like that. I'm delivering that one. Actually, you have to do like this. Reason I have went through this one because of this only. I have lot of things learned. You no need to struggle and. You know to learn in my field actually for technical field I used to teach them reason I can brush up my knowledge as well as my purpose also serving so like that I'm giving back second is society first is the forum again my parents I given. So like that, what is possible? Nature again, the fourth or fifth I can tell nature. I given back what kind of plantation I can do. Again, lot of environment. Today also I have attended in my person. Actually, I need to do something for society. For example, I can ask where we are get O2 oxygen is there, right? Where you can get how much percentage? Can you tell anyone from where we are getting oxygen?
Plant,
Yeah, option I can
Nature.
give.
plants.
Nature. Yeah, nature means tree like that we used to tell, right? But actually today I learned from ocean only we are getting 60 to 70 percentage oxygen. Like that knowledge session also I'm attending. Just I'm delivering here. So like that, whenever the possible, I can give back. Actually, reason I have surprised till date. Actually, I'm also on green certified consultant. I don't know that one. Today I learned. So like that, whenever that possible, I used to give and I'm sharing that knowledge. So that is also great thing. This all I learned from Uma ma'am, Rahul, again all how they are giving something we can how that mother and child relationship unconditionally they will believe. So like that, we need to give back whenever it possible. We need to give back. Yeah, that is how I'm giving. I'm taking you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Ellen. You have become very knowledgeable person, and we would like you to come back to our session. Seriously, you are a straight shooter. You are telling you are not going just because of positivity, but also negativity. Thank you. Thank you for. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Syed sir, am I pronouncing your name correct?
Zia. Zia.
Zia. Okay.
Yes, madam. You can call me
Yes.
Zia.
Okay, sir. The floor is all yours.
Okay, good evening, everybody. I just remember one incident when I used to work in Middle East, Gulf. Uh, I was running a news portal called Yahind.com. It was quite popular at that time. Even today also is popular, but at that time it was unique for the NRIs, for non-resident Indians. So there was one lady from NDTV. I remember her name. Her name is Aanchal Vora. She want to do one feature for the labor camps in Dubai. So she approached me. Uh, just she need my help to assist her in finding out some labor camps and what are the problems the Indians facing there while they are working in the Gulf. So first of all, I thought that why she is calling me. How she came to know, I was very curious. Then she told me that through the internet she came to know because Yahind was very popular. So she wants some authentication and she needs some help to assist her for conducting this, the interviews and making some features for the Indians working there in the labor camps and what are the problems, what are the hurdles they are facing. So she came to Dubai and she took my help and I assisted her whatever way possible. I connected with some of my friends who's working there in Dubai. So then the time passed. It was in way back in 2009 and 2010. So I think after 1 year or 1.5 year, I came to Delhi for attending one conference. This was the PBT, Pravasi Bharati Divas. So just I just want to see whether she is available or not. I just casually I just called her. I said that hi Anchal, I am here in Delhi. And she said, really, are you in Delhi? I said yes. Where are you? I said I am here in Vigyan Bhavan. I am attending this Pravasi Bharati Divas. So she said, okay, just give me a few minutes. I am coming to meet you. So she came all the way, not only just to meet me. She came along with her cameraman and she conducted my interview and she have done another small feature on me along with the Pravasi Bharati Divas. So what I mean to say is sometime when you are giving to something to the society or to a friend a newly make a friend, even your unknown friend, just just they connected with a good intention that they are seeking help. If you are helping them, so what happened? I never imagined at the time. The NDT was is quite popular. I mean, even today is popular, but before that, I think you understand what I mean to say. So, so at that time, coming on the NDTV, it was a big achievement. A person like me, the unknown person, but she have given a very good coverage. That's how I came on the national media, and that has helped me even for my news portal. It's become quite popular. So what I mean to say is, sometime we have to give it to whatever way it's possible, without expecting anything, without any intention. That will definitely, it will turn back, and it will give you the 100 times or the 1,000 times better than what we are expecting. So that's what I want to say, that that whenever we are, if anybody is asking any help from us, so we should not hesitate. Just to give, like Rahul is giving, without any expectation. Sometimes we are very very lazy enough, we are not attending the sessions, but he is so kind even to send the personal invitations to remind us. So it's not only that. Even I was thinking that today is the program was start from 9 o'clock. Then again I received his message that no, it's around 8 o'clock. So I have to hurry up, and I rushed to attend this session. So this way, whatever way it's possible, we have to give it in a small way, which we can give it to the family or the society or the friends or the like-minded people. So definitely the God will give it back, 1,000 times, the what we are expecting. Over to you, Purnima madam.
Thank you, sir. It's really very true. Like whatever we give to universe doubles it and give it back to us. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, who would like to go next?
Ajay, are you there?
Yeah, can you confirm? Like, can you hear me?
Audible and
Yes,
visible.
yes, you are audible.
Yeah, thank you for the confirm. Okay, so yeah, today's topic growth, right? Yeah. So I mean, for the longest time, I always believed that growth is something you get by working hard or putting so much of effort and constantly upgrading yourself. And that belief stayed with me until one day when I got an opportunity to enroll as a mentor, uh, which was conducted by our organization. So it was simple. I have enrolled as a mentor, and they have conducted an orientation session. And post that, they have handed over almost 20 students. These 20 students are from a rural background, and they are from Jharkhand, Pokrikal, and like very remote village. They are so much eager and curious to understand and learn from the experiences and perspectives of the people. I realized that I was not just given a role, but I was given a responsibility. As I say, like with great power comes great responsibility. I had to take that responsibility with utmost respect. After that, I worked so hard and then educated them and then tried to share my experiences, mistakes, what I have learned from my school days, college days, and corporate life. And I've tried to train them, given some communication tips, conducted activities. And it was almost like 5 weeks. After completing that, I felt so much of happy, proud, and days passed, and then I got one mail. There was a PDF attachment. There was a greetings pasted in that PDF, which was beautifully crafted by hand with lots of rangolis and then pencils, and it had a thank you note, lessons they have learned, and that greeting was from these students. And that moment really hit me so hard that I felt so much. I mean, that moment I realized something very profound, that I really can't express that moment. A feeling, as I say, like few things we can't buy with money. So this is that one moment which was so much priceless. So that is a very moment I realized that growth is not something you get by growing ourselves, but growth is always by giving others. So yeah, this is that one moment which I realized. And yeah, thank you so much, Rahul, for this opportunity, and thank you, Poonam, for being an amazing host. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, beautifully said. Like when we give them, and like it's not about big thing they give in return, but simple thing like giving a card, and it gives immense, satisfaction and that happiness. And these things are not expressed. We can't express those things. It is just felt. Like those things are very beautiful and very personal. Thank you for sharing that, Ajay. Thank you so much. Now, who would like to go next? Pallavi, we would love to hear from you. Wow.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, I just want to clear table topic is usually for 2 minutes only. No?
Here we are very generous. We give 1 more minute.
Okay, Pallavi, this is not a Toastmasters platform, but we are a community where we are open to expressions, where on the theme, you are given the theme of the meeting and you can express yourself for up to 3 minutes. So that's the idea of how we operate. So yeah, over to you.
Thank you. First of all, I would love to thank Uma ma'am for sharing the group meeting with me. I asked her to give me the link of few of the beautiful Toastmasters club, and she very generously said, yes, I know one of the club that you would love to join, and here I am. So the theme to this theme, luckily, is the same of giving, and Uma ma'am was just the right example to say, uh, to share the meeting link with me and be very generous with me for sharing the link. Secondly, with the theme, I was just reminded of the event that happened to me during my childhood. Yeah, we were my parents took me to a mela. There I got 100 rupees note, a simple 100 rupees note, and I was overjoyed. Oh, I got the money. I can have so many jhulas to play and so many things to do. Then my father just asked me a very simple question. So, Pallavi, just keep in mind, you want to be a giver or taker. It's always your choice. There are only always two kinds of people. One who always want to be on a receiving mode, other person who want to be in a giver mode. And see, when you receive, your hand is this way, and when you give, your hand is this way. Which way you want? So that concept remain in mind for forever and ever. And obviously, everybody wants to be on a giver side, because that is where you feel that you are privileged, you're proud that you're able to spread the happiness over the world. And secondly, when everybody was sharing the instance, I remember two small incidents that I would love to share with you all. First one was, there was a king who always used to on every Saturday he used to give all the valuables to people, and there was long rush in a row. People come there for taking the donations. But one person was there who always, when his turn came, he gave his chance to other person, forwarded his chance to people to other. Now, instead of appreciating the king, people start talking about that person. That there's one person who comes every Saturday, but he gives his turn to another person. Then king asked him, why do you, at first place, why do you come in the queue when you never want to have that gift? Where you can all stop coming in the. She said that this is the only thing that when I see the pleasure at your face while giving, I want to experience the same. But as I am not so blessed person, so I can only offer my place to other person who is in more need, and that's the immense pleasure that the other person is having. That gave me the fulfillment. So this is the thing that I want, to see the happiness on the other face. When you try to see happiness on the other face, the universe itself be very blessed to you. And last, the incident that I want to share is on the same line. during the bus, there was one female who was very tired and thinking that she's very exhausted with her full day work. But whenever he sees other old person or needy person standing, she always offered her seat. And when the other person when any other seat is vacant, she used to sit over there. But she was always willingly offered. Then people say, then one of the passenger asked her, you already look so tired, but so why do you offer your seats? She said, this is only what I can give to others. If God has not blessed me the valuables, this is the way I feel pleasure, but that at least I am of help of somebody. So it doesn't matter how do you help to others. It's always matter what your intention is. If you have intention, you can see lot many ways to help helping others. It may not be money or may not. It may be money or may not be valuable. The act of kindness is only what people remembers about you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Pallavi, for sharing not just one, but two story with us. And also, we have been very generous. We have given you 4 minutes. Anyway, thank you. Thank you so much for that beautiful stories, sublime stories. Now, who would like to go next? There is Dinesh and Mohammed Jiadin.
Madhu, are you there? Will you be talking? It's our Madhu.
Hi, Rahul. Am I audible?
Wow. Yes, you are
I'm sorry, I'm
audible.
not. Yeah, sorry, I'm not able to come to video. Is it okay? Yeah. Shall I go ahead, Poonamji?
Dinesh will come next to you. Is that okay? Okay, Madhu, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Dinesh. Yeah, thank you, Rahul. And thank you, Poonamji, for a great hosting. And yeah, the good thing is many people, everyone shared about, the giving in everything. And I noticed that even before that also, that's our Indian culture. I mean, most of the time people will give. So even if our parents and our childhood, if you go to schools also, they taught us, the value of giving, and they made us get the happiness from that. So that's a very wonderful roots, we come from, and I believe that that's the reason. Even though right now there are many things there which we can talk negative, but there are many positive things. This is the one. If any person on the road or somewhere, they got something, and definitely many people will come to help. Whether they are in hurry also, just they make a call or they make sure that something arranged, or maybe they may call their nearest or dearest people. There are so many ways. It's not giving means it's not always for the money only. Maybe one, like helping, just make some phone call, or being there, or at least listening for 5 minutes for them. There are many ways. So I feel like, as many people said, Rahul and Uma ma'am, yeah, they are always, giving side. And that's the reason actually I also a part of this club, thanks to Uma ma'am, and special thanks to Rahul also. So yeah, I believe that that's there in our culture, and we have seen it. We got benefited, and we tasted that when we required some help or something, and we get it. Then the value of taking it, we enjoyed that. At the same time, we noticed the importance. That's the reason we started giving also. We also want to enjoy that giving it. So it's a beautiful topic. Thank you very much for to program me. Thank you, Rahul.
So, Madhu sir, it's like it's in our DNA.
Correct.
Giving. So it's a beautiful day today. We have Ellen, we have Madhu sir, like going to back those days.
Dinesh was there before you came.
Now, yeah.
I think Poonam is Dinisha.
Over to you, Dinesh. Dinesha.
Yes, sir, born in a rural village with poverty. We were struggling in my childhood getting food itself. But we were born like seeing our parents. I grown by giving after I become a father. Because the way we get into emotion, whatever the entire, like whatever the fruits, even my son get into somewhat like speaking, we bought a chart of all the fruits. We wherever I go, I purchased all the fruits, but we could not able to eat it anything because we used to give it my son only. The first priority is my son. That's what we gotten growing by giving to my son. At the same time, after getting married, I realized like my wife first serves me and my son. After leftover only, every housewife they do the same thing, right? That is like giving by growing. Same way now, if I go out for the field work and all, I'll not have anything. Whatever I find it, I'll purchase and I'll come. I'll have it with my wife. That's why I build a very good relationship with my wife, my son, and also in the afternoon when I having my lunch or dinner, whatever food, I'll pick up my phone, I'll call. Okay, whether my wife and my dad they finish their lunch or dinner, like that. This was so few habit with association of like-minded people, like pickup club or uh, the connection I got. I could able to learn and adapt few things growing by giving. At the same time, recently one of my colleagues got celebrated her birthday. Coordinator, her name is Neha. I took almost 15 minutes using my AI technology and all. I written a poem on behalf of her, like her habits, attitude, how she behave, all clubbed together. I could able to prepare like a big paragraph of a poem and send it in our official group. She was very happy. That's what by giving, I've grown. I got a very good respect in office also, in our perspective also. I think this is sufficient as of now. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you so much, Dinesha. Hope every husband be like you. Every time asking your wife and son whether they eat or not.
बीवी से बात कराते हैं पहले. Okay, we have
Okay.
Ziauddin sir here. Ziauddin sir, would you like to share something?
Good evening, sir, and good evening to respected Uma ma'am and everyone present here. It is Ahmadi Unisa Begum and sir, am I audible?
Yes, you're audible. You're audible.
Yeah, it's Ahmadi Unisa Begum, and recently I've completed my master's course. So truly, I truly glad to be back at Speak Up Club as I was waiting for this virtual session. So as the topic is growing by giving. We often think that if we give something away, we will have less. If we give money, we will be poorer. If we give time, we will lose our own. If we share knowledge, someone else is, also might get ahead of us. But the truth is the exact opposite. When one candle lights another, its own flame doesn't get smaller. The room also gets brighter when we give. We don't lose, we grow. A teacher grows sharper every time she explains a concept to her students. A friend's bond grows stronger every time he listens without judging. When we help someone, we get peace and purpose that no salary can buy. So, giving helps us grow in three ways. It gives us purpose, like we realize why we are here. It builds connection. We feel less alone in this world. It forces self growth. To give knowledge, we must first learn. To give strength, we must first become strong. So, dear friends, don't wait to become rich before you donate. Don't wait to become perfect before you help. Start with what you have right where you are. Give a smile, give 5 minutes of your time. Because when we give, we don't just change someone else's life, we change our own as well. And that is real growth. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I totally agree. We don't change. We change for good when we give. And kindness is like a boomerang. It always returns. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now who is left? I think Pranay. Sir, you are watching. You are see. What are you?
Pranay has just joined. Pranay, would you like to share something? Pranay, are you there? If not, I think I'm the only one left. Is anyone else left to share anything? Okay, Pranay is not responding. Poonam?
Now we would like to listen from you, sir.
Okay, thank you. I think that was a good session. Let's close for now. Oh, just kidding. I don't know who said this. Giving, growing. The last time I gave something, my bank balance was empty because I gave the OTP. So be sure you're not giving everything, literally. But the point that I wanted to share today was the conventional idea is about we all are transactional in nature. We all are in the process of giving and taking, giving and taking. But genuinely speaking, that is not the real thought behind giving. Because true giving, like I think Shubhadra ma'am already mentioned, you don't remember that you gave. It is a second nature. It is who you are as an individual. That is what happens. And you're not giving that. It is who you are. And so this is some lesson that I learned very early in my life. I don't know, thankfully to God, that I learned this lesson very early in life, that you can never become poorer by giving something. There's only exponential growth as a result of the nature that you have of giving. That is what puts the seed into the world of what you're going to receive. And everything that you're going to receive is going to come only after you giving. And as a student, when I began living life in 2005, this was the idea that I had in my mind, and that's where for the past 21 years now almost, I've been going to schools and colleges because something that I felt I was blessed with was education, was knowledge. And that's what I believed in. And somewhere I did not want to dilute its purpose by monetizing it. So for the past 21 years, I've been going to schools and colleges, conducting workshops on life skills, seminars, and all those things for free. And that's been because that has become my purpose. And that's what is a second nature to me. And today it's not like some hobby that I'm pursuing what I'm doing. It is more of a responsibility and a second nature of who I am. And I cannot equate, frankly speaking, I cannot equate what act led to what. But only thing that I can share with you all, if at all, if there's anything that is, then I only feel blessed with regard to everything that I've faced in life, every experience that I've had, that I've only been blessed to have the people, the right ones, at the right time, in the right place. And I don't know how they landed there. I can't put an equation that I met Uma ma'am in 2019 or 20 when we started this, and hence all this followed. I don't know. I don't know what I did. And that is a part of giving. That is how giving works. I don't know. I was literally in the year 2023 with my mental health challenges, I was suicidal. This year, just 2 months back, I was again with some challenges, suicidal in nature. And I don't know where I got my blessings from. I don't know how I had Poonam, I had Uma ma'am, I had a few friends who were around me who held me just from that one verge, one moment of giving up on everything. And I don't know, I'm here back to you talking, and I don't know where all this comes from, where these blessings come from, because this is what I've learned, that at the heart of giving is how you are serving the world, and everything else reciprocates. It magnifies exponentially and comes back to you. That is what I've seen in action, but I cannot prove it. I cannot prove it. I can only experience it. I can only feel it of what it is and how it is. How this giving has become a second nature to me, and how receiving magnificently or multifold, I don't know how I'm receiving. I can only say I can feel that I'm receiving based on how I have lived and what I've done in my entire life. And the beautiful part of receiving, or the beautiful part of giving, is this: only the truly wealthy are capable of giving. If you have a heart that gives, remember, there's no person who's wealthier than that. And you are blessed that you have a heart which is capable of giving, not with the bank balance, not with anything. I have given all my life with the knowledge, with my contacts, with my network, with a word, with a kind word, with Speak Up Club. It's all these moments that all created the ripple of what I'm getting today. And I'm rich, more than rich. Not in the bank balance, might be that as well, but not only in the bank balance, but from what I receive and I'm grateful for everything that I receive. All because I've been blessed. I've been blessed that I can give, and I choose to. Back to you, Poonam.
Thank you, sir. We totally agree. You give us a lot. And like after, like on 1st May, you have that jewelry exhibition.
No, there I'm not giving anything, please. No, don't come
So
there.
please be generous on that
That is
part
all paid.
also.
Okay, Poonam is referring to as a part of my profession, I'm a jeweler, and we have an exhibition coming up on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. It's a B2B exhibition. Thank you. You need a GST registration. Only then will we give, and we'll receive in RTGS. But yeah, there's no giving over there. But yeah, even it doesn't have to be a strategy. One thing that I've realized, it's not a strategy. It's a genuine interest in serving people. Even in business, if you look at it, it does not have to be about profit in a social space or an NGO or service that you're doing. Even in business, the idea of how you're able to serve someone is what you're going to get back. It's a very strategic move, but I would never call it a strategy. It's only about how well you can serve. Even if it's monetary, you're going to get multifold of what you are and how you are serving. That's how in the business also, a lot of people who have accomplished great things are by giving all into what they love doing. Poonam, back to you. Who else is left? Rabia has just joined, and we have Pranay. If you're
Yes,
wanting,
sir. I'm sorry, sir.
hi Rabia. I'm sorry. Shubhatra ma'am, you have an apology for Rabia. Rabia had a session at 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, and I shifted the session from 9 to 8. So she said she'd join at 9 o'clock as soon as the session is over, but she's here. I'm happy. Over to you, Poonam.
Yes. Pranay, Rabia, who would like to go?
अभी तो आए हैं कहाँ भेज रहे हो?
Should I go?
No. Be
Yes,
here.
yes.
Speak.
I
Go ahead.
I'm here, sir. I'm here. The same problem with me. I thought the meeting is at 9 p.m. As usual, I've joined now. Okay. Growing by giving the theme. Let me start with a story. Recently, one of my close family members, they came from my hometown. They're on a visit to the Hyderabad for a minor surgery. Not minor surgery. They had to go through some surgery, and they're pretty new to the town, and they don't know how to deal with the insurance department or billing department and what needs to be done. But somehow, I know their situation. My father had informed me the same thing, and I gave. I've attended. Like I went to their family and looked after the logistics, everything, and I provided them the stay they required for 3 days, and I had to deal with the health insurance. You know how insurance companies work. They don't want to shell out their money. They look for these clauses to how they can avoid the health insurance payments, right? And there I happen to help them in how to deal with the how to go about the conditions, terms and conditions, what they were mentioned there. I'm pretty happy about it, and I had to give my time of 3 days to them. I think I grew spiritually by giving time to them. I found my real happiness there by supporting in them in times of distress, if you can use that word. Uh, yeah, I think that type of happiness is the lasting, is the lasting happiness, lasting thing I feel. Supporting someone, being there for someone, available for them when they require, is something which I believe which you can grow by giving your time. That's it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Pranay. Most of the time it happens, like we ignore these simple things. But if we really give time to all these things, it makes a lot of difference in their life as well as in our life. Truly believe in this. Thank you. Thank you for sharing such a beautiful story with us. And now, Rabia.
Yeah,
It's
hi.
your turn.
Good
Hi.
evening. Yes. Good evening, one and all. I'm sorry I'm late because of my class. I hope you all understand and excuse me.
The thing for which I have to say about is that giving is like I'm like a giving tree, I can say myself to be, because I serve to everyone and I feel happy to do the same. Because according to me, service to humanity, service to God, and
Rabia, are you there? We can't hear you, Rabia.
am I not audible?
Now audible.
Yeah. Yeah, so being a teacher, I feel that I have to be there for my students. So most of the time, it so happens that when the students have their exams, even it clashes with my daughter's exams as well. And when I have to choose between the both, then I go for my students. I just say, my daughter, please beta kar lo na, you can manage. I have to see them. And she says that I am the second teacher and I have to see them. So I have to do it. So that is how I feel. So that is how I feel that I have to be there for my students.
You just wait. I think her voice is cracking. The network. Mm,
So
Rabia,
is it, am I audible?
now again.
Yeah, yeah. So the thing is that what I do is I personal things, whatever is at my level, I try maximum level to sacrifice those for the sake of others to serve for. So when the results comes out, I feel really happy. And then I say, see, beta, it's not because of me only, it's because of you also. The results have been shown as 100% for my students. Then she feels really happy. But at the time when the exams goes on, she be little low. But see, we have to do it. Something we have to forego and something we have to go for. And that is how the life is. So just keep giving and keep growing for the sake of others. When we give something to others, something else come back to us too. So that is how I feel. Thank you.
Thank you, Rabia. Thank you so much. You said it very right. Service to humanity is service to God. So today we are done, I think so. We all have. So the floor is, I'm passing the ball to
Can I
Rahul
add
sir now.
something?
Yes, yes, of course, ma'am.
Go ahead.
Yeah. See, all of you have been telling, okay, I'm giving that to the. See, giving to the family, sometimes you take it for granted. I mean, every day, like, it becomes mandatory, like, okay, we cook, you give everything. But today, after listening to all of you, what I felt was my husband is currently working as a consultant in Hyderabad. I'm living alone in Vishakhapatnam. So he's here for the weekend. So I got some pani puri made at home. So I made ensured that he ate pani puri and he ate munjulu, that is ice apple, because he doesn't get them over there. And after listening to all of you, I thought, okay, it's a very nice thing, giving, giving the family. That's really wonderful, isn't it? And thank you, Rabia, and thank you, Pranay. I'm really sorry. I moved it to 8 o'clock. If 9 o'clock is convenient for you, I will ensure that I sleep in the afternoon and stay awake till
Thank
9
you.
o'clock to be with all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Shubhadram. You leave us with the pani puri without actually giving us the pani puri. Thank you. Thank you, first of all, everyone, for joining today's session. And thank you, Poonam, for being a wonderful host. I think you carried the energy wonderfully. 1 minute. Let me take out the dictionary for a adjective. No, that's okay. I think you get the point when I say that. Thank you, Poonam. I think you were wonderful as a host and you carried the energy well, picking up from the ideas and thoughts that everyone shared, adding your own bits of flavor to it. Very well done. I don't know, it's a sweet sour feeling to see that someone else is able to do it, so I might not be needed. But yet feeling proud that if a student takes it up, what better than that as an accomplishment for the teacher. So yeah, I'm happy. Last time Umanam took it up, this time Poonam took it up. I'm happy to see the next leg of people who can take forward the entire idea and the vision of Speaker Club, the way we operate, further and in deeper hands and more spread. Thank you, Poonam.
Rahul, one request from my
Yes,
side.
Rishi. Who's
As
Rishi?
I've not
Okay.
been,
Yeah,
as I've
Rishi, go
not
ahead.
been the host for this Speak Up Club, for your club, I can do it for the next month virtually.
Uh, there are
That
actually the challenge is there's a lot of things which go into the hosting part of it, which is the members who are getting trained. And so the lineup of opportunities for the members is already there. But in case if there's nobody there, I'll surely definitely reach out to you. And yeah, if obviously the earlier reason for making it once in a month was that it was a extra load on me. But if I see that, okay, we have the next leg of people who can entirely manage the meeting, even if my absence is there, we can surely definitely start making it a bi-monthly thing rather than just having it or waiting for the entire month to have these sessions. We'll see how we can take it up forward as we progress. We might as well start if we have the members like this who are willing to take up the hosting. More than happy to make it twice a month, with which all of us can get an opportunity and have more time with each other. That's the beauty of it. With that, we come to an end for this session, and I can't be grateful enough to Poonam for choosing a theme like this because at a time that we are living in, I saw this video somewhere that when it comes to giving, something like kindness, the beautiful part of it, of kindness or giving, is not just in the person who's doing it. He definitely has the benefit or the experience of joy by giving, not just for the person who's receiving because he's unexpectedly getting something, but most importantly, the person who's seeing or witnessing or experiencing an act of giving also experiences the joy of it. And that's the beauty of what you've experienced for the past 18 minutes. We started at 8 p.m. and it's almost a good number of stories, a good number of stories that we have had where each one of you all have shared your bits, your version, your perspective of giving. And I think in itself, just listening to all these things energizes us so much. That in itself is contagious to the idea of how each one of us, I have got umpteen number of ideas from each one of you all, from the stories, from the ideas that you have shared of how you give or you have experienced giving. And that's the beauty of it. I am blessed to be listening to these perspectives, and that's the reason Speak Up Club exists. Two purposes. One is to express your stories because I don't know where in the world can you get a chance where you can share your stories until you're accomplished. That's when people are wanting to listen to that backdrop story of how you reached here. We are not into that. We are into the common people like you and me sharing and expressing our stories because it doesn't have to be that you have to be great. It just have to be that where you have a story and that in itself can be great. And that's the purpose or the spirit behind Speaker Clubs, the opportunity to express your stories and leave them in the world. You never know who, where, how will be inspired by your story and what you share. That's the perspective or the spirit behind Speaker Club 1. The second part is definitely experiencing all these things of where each one of you all have shared your stories and insights, your learnings, your stories, your experiences. And that in itself is the power of learning that we all can have, of the spirit of how we all can become a better version of ourselves for the theme that we have for that meeting. So thank you, Poonam, for that wonderful choice of theme. Thank you, each one of you all, for joining us and sharing your thoughts, sharing your ideas. This month, we don't have the offline in-person open mic because it is too close to the last month, and so we decided not to have the in-person one. But looking at the theme and looking at the outcome, we could very well have sometime very soon another in-person open mic. Like we said, the promise of a monthly open mic open to all still remains. The beautiful thing is, 1 month from today, 23rd May, Speak Up Club completes 6 years of its journey, and we are going to have a celebration of that. May not be on the 23rd or 24th because, as a part of Toastmasters, I'm in the district finals of humorous speech contest and evaluation contest, and that is scheduled to happen on 23rd and 24th of May in Hyderabad. So we may not have it on that day, but luckily, I think that's how the work happens of giving. May has 5 Saturdays and 5 Sundays. 30th and 31st of May is again a weekend. So either before or after is when we'll be celebrating Speaker Club's 6th anniversary. I will be sharing the announcements of what and how we are going to celebrate it as the date comes closer. And I'm grateful that each one of you all joined today. Thank you. With that, we come to an end for this wonderful virtual open mic of growing by giving. I'm sure each one of you all leave here this meeting grown and better and inspired to give. Thank you and have a good night, everyone.